World Heart Day is coming up later this month, highlighting public awareness of cardiovascular disease. Now, there's a simple way to find out if heart problems are impacting you or if there are trouble spots that you need to watch out for. Mike is the COO of Kraft Body Scan. Welcome to Local on 2.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, you're new to the market, so tell us about this Kraft Body Scan. How does it work?
Yes, we are new. Been here about a half a year now. Now, we've been in business for a little over a decade, and we have facilities across the country, but new to Nashville. Now, it's a very simple premise. If you go to your doctor with symptoms of a problem, your doctor is going to use CT technology to find out what that problem is. So cancer, disease, just abnormalities in general. And so our whole philosophy is, why are we waiting until the problem becomes symptomatic to go looking? When we can find those same problems early, so stage 1, stage 2, and when we find them early, you're in a much better position to do something about them with far better outcomes.
So talk to us then about heart disease. Why is it vital to find it in its earliest stages with what you do?
Yeah, so obviously our heart's pretty important. It's the main thing that keeps our body flowing. Now, I will tell you, no one particular organ is necessarily more important than another. They all work within a system. And so any one of those organs you remove from the system shuts down. But the heart in particular is a key organ. And so what happens is that hard plaque builds up, or that calcium builds up in those arteries, makes it difficult for the flow. Now you've received that blockage if you've got some issues with the soft plaque, and here comes the heart attack, which, by the way, we don't just pencil in the heart attack on our schedule, right? It comes out of the blue. But if we can understand and know what our risk factor is, we're in a better position when it comes. And so with our scan, we measure that hard plaque across all 5 arteries to give you a score, which then gives you a risk classification. So you've got a good idea of where you are and when that heart attack's coming. So now you can get with your doctor and your cardiologist and take precautions and measures to get it to stop that.
Now, lung cancer is also a challenge at finding, because sometimes it's obviously asymptomatic.
Yes.
So how does this scan help?
Yeah, so heart disease is your #1 killer. Lung cancer is your #1 cancer killer. And the ironic thing is that with a simple scan, you can find both of those. We can find both of those in our facility with a simple CT scan. And so to your point, yes, there are very few pain receptors in the lungs. So things start there small, but they're allowed to grow because there's no message to the brain that says, we have a problem, check it out. And so by the time it's nasty, it's progressed to a long point. But again, we can find it easily, and you're in a much better position to do something about it.
That's great. So let's talk a little bit about World Heart Day. Why is it important to make sure the public knows and is aware of this? Why? What can they take away from it?
Yeah, so obviously, again, heart's very important. The heart's important physically because it keeps our body running. That heart's important emotionally and spiritually and a lot of other reasons too, right? Because we have a lot of folks that love us. We love a lot of folks. There's a lot of life to live, a lot of memories to be made, a lot of experiences to be had. And so when you take care of the physical heart, that allows you to go take care of a lot of those other things that we pour our heart into. And so it's important to do the things like manage stress and eat the right way and move the right way and do those things that take care of our body and allow our heart to function the way it was created to. But at the end of the day, those are just factors. They're not causes necessarily. And so you still have to pay attention, look, monitor, get a good gauge on, are the things you're doing working or are the things you're doing harming? And so with the scan that we provide, you can determine that.
So talk to us about that scan. You have a special deal for couples. Tell us about that.
So $149 for a couple to come in and receive that heart and lung scan, which is a full chest CT. So we'll see all organs, all soft tissue, all bones in that chest, but $149 for the couple. Now that allows us to take them through a process to understand the expectations, walk them through a report. Every scan comes with a radiology report read by a board-certified radiologist. We walk them through that, show them additional services if they're interested. And so, yeah, that's typically a $1,400 scan per person, so $2,800 for $149. And the reason we do that is waiting has a price that money many times can't pay for. And so we make calls to folks that have either purchased our scan and haven't come in, or there's folks right now that are watching that are putting off and procrastinating and delaying purchasing the scan. And we hear too many stories of folks who delayed and now they have an issue, they're battling cancer, they had the heart attack, they're going through whatever ailment they're going through. And so $149 is easy money, and it may actually be one of the only financial decisions that you make that has life and death consequences involved. And so you cannot put it off, you can't delay, you have to take action.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for sharing this valuable information with our viewers today. So greatly appreciate you.
Thank you.
Back to you.